Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sam Girth, and it is time for more Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. We're a man on a mission. We're a ghost on a mission, rather. Chapter 13, 12:51 a.m. I visited the novelist's apartment again, hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. We gotta get the phone over to the little girl, somehow. Key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. I need to use this key before that prison van arrives to pick up our death row inmate. And then there's this bitch. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that cough. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed and go out into the night to play? Daughter after my own heart. I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. Probably because you're too fucking drunk. I didn't go out to play. Went to buy Papa a birthday present. Said he wanted a new lighter. No reason to go out this late at night. My fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. Look what it's brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Here's to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you. Looks like this little girl was safe all along. Already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. There's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. If I can just make use of that feeling somehow, it would surely bring the Justice Minister around. And there it is. The phone. Amelie, I told you couldn't call him tonight. Why not? Listen to me, Amelie. Father is about to make a big mistake. I want him to reconsider. What do you know about it, Mama? You're the one who's the Justice Minister, you know. All you do is write weird novels. There it is. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my romantic expressions? You really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? Well, shit. Of course it wasn't going to be that easy. Jesus fucking Christ, this woman. Oh, now she's closer. There. You can keeping my eye on you now, so you won't do anything else mischievous, like calling your father. I hate you. I can hear you, you know. Whew, what a pair. I don't know what this family's issues are, but I do know I had to do something about this lady so Emily can call. There's nothing over there I can do. What can I do? Unlight the lamp. It's the rat again. Well, having a good time over you, little rodent. Sweet dreams. Did you fancy the vintage, my whiskered friend? My God, this woman is insane. Although I think I did something right. It's more powerful than I thought. She kept the wall candelabra to one side, too. Well, those candles. Very similar to that quite recently. Fried rat. Oh heavens, a blackout? At a critical time like this? Of course, dim lights suit my story of love very well, but I myself am not very fond of the dark. Chandelier just narrowly missed the back of my head. Love the thrill of romance, but I don't need these kinds of thrills, thank you. So we need to make that crash on top of her head, don't we? And into her drink. Is she even drinking that? It's just out of range here, too. Ah, what a wonderful atmosphere. Perfect for a clandestine meeting in the dusky twilight. Progress. What happens if I do this? Situation getting about, but I think I owe that rat an apology. Let's change into this. Maybe we can use it somehow. And that did nothing. Lee's Dictionary. Never return to the bookshelves. And that whole side's blocked off. Not that I really need to go over there anyway. A naughty chandelier. So yeah, I definitely need to get her to stand under it. That. Emily! Emily, help me! Mama! Oh no, if only I... I'm sorry, Mama. I'm too dizzy. I can't get up. Afraid I can't help you right now. It's just the weakness of my darling angel. Chandelier is on there tighter than her wedding band. We'll be able to escape on her own. Now to get her out of the way. What is going on here? Emily, look, do you see this? Help me, please. Sorry, I'm too sick. Can't get out of bed. Head is spinning, so I guess I'll just have to stay up there spinning too. Okay, this is probably cruel, but I'm curious to see what this will do. Ah. So that was the proper thing to do. And whoop. Light the candles. Burn that rope. One slides down to the second. Down to Amelie. Mama! What in the world is going on here? Trying to stop her now, bitch. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Get me down. There we go. Hello, Papa? Emily, is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? But I heard they said you were... It's like, oh shit. No, never mind, it's nothing. Silly old Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right, it was my birthday today, wasn't it? Sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Thanks to mean old Mama. Oh, your mean old Mama. I mean, your mother. What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up all right. Stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Amelie. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? Just about to make a terrible mistake. But it's all right now. Oh, okay. Still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. Did you do something naughty to your mother? If you did, I want you to apologize. I don't think I did anything. But okay, I'll apologize. That's a good girl. Okay, Papa. Have a good night. Love you. Love you too, Emily. Good night, sweetheart. Mama? I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. Didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I feel like there's some miscommunication here. That all you ever did was write these weird novels. This makes me a little sad. Papa said the job of Justice Minister was complicated. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right, I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up, after all. I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Oh, maybe you better wait until you're a little older for that. Okay. So, Amelie, if you're feeling a little more charitable toward your old mama, you think you could let me down now? You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Tonight, on this holiest of nights, my deadline. It's like the only thing... Looks like the only thing pressing on me will be the chandelier. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Right in front of your kid. Here's to Papa and Mama's darling angel. All of a sudden, everybody's getting along again. Such an abrupt change. I can't understand it. Is this what family is all about? In my case, the situation has changed dramatically now. Let's hope the mysteries of me can be cleared up as quickly as the furrows on the minister's brow. I don't know where Camilla is, but at least now the Justice Minister doubts are dispelled. I think I'll go back to the office where everybody's waiting for the prison van. Minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Camilla is still in the hands of the kidnappers. It's better to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever. I don't like a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He seems to still be in the depths of despair. The atmosphere in this room is very different now. Seems to have an air of unfocused anxiety. Get the feeling something big is going to happen. Just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. Is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. I'm guessing we have to talk to him? Lynn is at the park yet. We'll have to wait here. It's the only way to find out is to talk to him. Hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. You're a ghost, aren't you? You have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. Ooh, we've actually known, you know, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others, a manipulator. What's this? So why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd? Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. All about this huge mistake this foolish man made. So what's all this about a manipulator? There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top-secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top-secret information with inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. Mr. Rockstar, the rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. Curry Man, the curry-loving fellow who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime. Both of their crimes were impossible. Impossible. Curry Lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office. The rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. How could that be? The theory the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. Mastermind, one might say. Manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Huh. Some unknown power has been at work. The past several years, Inspector Cabanela has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act. According to the inspector, the first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detectives. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. Powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory too. However, I was seriously mistaken, and it proved to be a big mistake. What? The minister's mistake. Mention a mistake. Could you tell us about it? Suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. Back to the office. There's something I'd like the 2 of you to hear. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. Ooh. So different people can have different powers. That's when it started, and all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. Interesting. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated. My memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, eh? Sending execution orders is part of a Justice Minister's job. Time. I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. Remembered Inspector Cabanel's report on the existence of a manipulator. As a Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. Something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. Suppose, but it does sound like a bit like an excuse. Should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And the wife. Then my wife found out I was worried about something. If you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. Don't withdraw that order and tell everyone the truth immediately. I'm moving out. Okay, well, she's still kind of an asshole. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with a thrust under my nose like that, I could no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. Well, I've been keeping my distance from everybody. That's why you've been telling people to stay back. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact this person can control and manipulate living creatures. Certainly not something I can do. Apparently different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanela, this manipulator is a ghost, a departed spirit. A spirit? As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What did you say? Chow, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. I'd say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, God's in heaven. Excuse me, Mr. Minister, I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector! He just leaves Jowd there. Hey, it's Lynn. This is Lynn. I'm at the park. Been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is... it's kind of difficult to explain. Next stop, the park. Cecil, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Looks like your help is needed, Cecil. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Off we go. To the park. Yep. Lynn calls and I oblige. Take off towards Temsick Park. place where clearly something big is taking place. The Manipulator, a person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Jowd's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could it have been manipulated into shooting me? And whoever this manipulator is working for the blue people. End of chapter. All right. And with that, getting things off here, thank you all so much for joining me. If you like this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.